So, little fun fact, currently I am 62 years younger than Clint Eastwood. Now, it goes without saying, but I have no idea how long I'm going to live. But God willing, I will make it to at least 86. And if I do, if I make it to how old Clint Eastwood is, making a movie this good would not be a bad way to go out. Sully. It may not be a superhero film, but guess what? I still loved it. The story follows airplane pilot Chelsea Sullenberger. On January 15th, 2009, he along with co-pilot Jeff Skiles landed their disabled plane on the Hudson River, saving the lives of every passenger on board. The public views him as a hero, but an investigation led by the NTSB sparks controversy over his chosen landing space. Overnight, Sully's reputation and career are put on the line. Okay, seriously, isn't it time that Tom Hanks' face got put on a stamp? He's played Forrest Gump, Captain Phillips, and now Sully. What possible qualification has the man not met? Damn, he's got a long way to go. Well, scratch that idea. I had the pleasure of seeing this movie at what I consider to be my second home, my home away from home. My folks were on my right, and a dentist and his best friend covered my left. And while no teeth pulling occurred before or after the film, enduring 8 trailers was painful enough. Up to this point, I have enjoyed 13 Clint Eastwood directed films, my favorite being Gran Torino. All of them, including Sully, show that Eastwood is an elegant storyteller, and here once again he puts on display the empowering theme of teamwork. In this case, 2 pilots have to make a decision of where to land, and they have to be on the same page, or it means their lives as well as their passengers' lives. Creatively, as the director, given that predicament and the fact that it is based on a true story, I think Mr. Eastwood made quite a few great choices, not the least of which was casting Tom Hanks and Aaron Eckhart, as well as Laura Linney, Mike O'Malley, James Sheridan, and Anna Gunn in their respective roles. But maybe his most important decision was how he shot the plane landing. Cinema, as we know, has a wealth of plane landings, but very few of them have the same emotional weight and impact of Flight 1549 landing on the Hudson. Now, given how there's 11,000 ways to film that, you have to find the way that will make the audience think to themselves, of course it was shot that way. And to my relief, my personal relief, Eastwood's vision for that scene made that as satisfying as it was moving. That's partially due to a first-class sound design that made me feel the weight of the plane and the jolt of the landing. It reminded me actually of the intense approach and landing of the craft in Interstellar, where Cooper and team first touched down. Yes, indeed, very different story context, but for me personally, just as memorable. Gotta say though, the standout scene for me was the NTSB hearing, which I have officially nicknamed as such. The scene where 3 douchebags try to sink a good man's reputation and fail miserably. Sully may have tenure 4 times over, but that does not stop the NTSB from trying really hard to find him at fault, because from behind their desk, he only becomes a hero after proof dictates it was physically impossible to land anywhere else. Corporate bullshit at its best. Bottom line, Eastwood directed the shit out of that scene. My notes for improvement really don't exist, but I will admit that initially I was disappointed that the film began how it did. So many movies open with a dream sequence, and I guess my thinking was that given this unique story, it would have been really great to lead without using a cliche. Beyond that, I'm afraid I can only offer praise. I look forward to owning this on Blu-ray when it eventually comes out, and I declare it my new favorite Clint Eastwood movie. Oh yeah, I went there. Anyways, thanks for your time.